looking for a disposable and biodegradable sort of crop buggy whip, and I think that is perfect. You know, it kind of reminds me of my childhood, out picking a stick. All right, homemade sort of riding crop slash buggy whip, biodegradable and disposable. So the one thing I'm missing is a stinger on the end of my whip. And when you hear stinger, you immediately think, oh man, that sounds horrible. And the whole purpose of a stinger is not to have something that stings the animal or a piece that hits the animal, but it's something that makes noise, like the end of a bullwhip, that little piece of string, you call that a stinger. And all it does is it makes noise. So I'm going to use the guts of this rope here as a stinger. I'm going to use about half of that because that is a lot of material here. And so hopefully it makes some noise, because I don't want to hit Bane with it, but I want it to make enough noise to where he knows that, hey, that guy's got a riding crop and I don't want him swinging that around anymore. Lazy horses, stubborn horses, horses with habits, often are developed, those habits are developed because of you, because of something you did, often when you're learning alongside your horse, right? But in this instance, you know, I got Bane when he was 13 years old, and so I'm trying to correct some things that are just partly in his personality, and the things I'm trying to correct are things that make this horse so beautiful and so gentle. I'll show you what I mean. One English riding crop, one 18-hand, 3,000-pound percheron war horse. Hello, Mr. Bane. Oh, you're looking great today. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes. So this is the sweetest, most gentle horse you have ever met. He knows where his feet are, and he's not going to do anything to hurt you. So whenever I'm around him, or anyone's around him, especially women, he freezes. He will have his feet in like an awkward position, and he just won't move because he doesn't want to step on you and he doesn't want to hurt you. And that's normally a very, very good thing, but it inhibits our forward motion scenario. That, and he's just now learning how to maneuver and be ridden. He's just now learning his cues. He's learning how to turn, you know, stuff like that. Oh, Mr. Bane, you're good. So since he's learning, we just have to make sure we teach him properly, and hopefully just teach him once. But he's really, really smart, and he picks up on things pretty easily. Bane has a new custom saddle. Well, it's not new anymore. I think I've ridden him, I don't know, 6 or 8 times in it, and Pac-Man, I think, has picked it up and run off with it a couple of times when I'm saddling or unsaddling Bane. But we're going to use that tonight. I do want to make one modification to that Aussie saddle, and we're going to start with his custom halter bridle here, which is quite fantastic. You got to see this. So this is a, you know, all-in-one halter bridle setup that they make for drafts. And you start with your halter, ta-da, and this thing is so snazzy. I'll show you. Okay, big guy. Oh, that's right, Mr. Bane. Get over here. Come here. Come here. You gotta go over Bane's face. Nose in the hole. There you go. Beautiful. Man, you are looking good tonight. Yes, you are. Okay. Come here, dude. Oh. Come here. Oh, yeah. That's right. That's right. We're going to show everybody how this works. So, his reins are connected to this sort of eggbutt snaffle that I made specifically for him. It's a 6.5-inch bit, which is pretty big. And so, this thing just literally clips right onto the halter whenever you want to go riding. And so you want to make sure it's pointed the right direction. Yes, we are. And we're going to go ahead and take our bit, aren't we? Even though we haven't had a bit a lot and we're still practicing this. Oh, hang on. Give me those teeth. Where are those teeth? There we are. Good boy. So you can see by the way he's kind of working that bit in his mouth, he's not super well bit as of this point. We're still working on it. He's never had a bit that fit in his mouth until I bought this one, and we started on this about a month ago. And he's ridden with it a few times. The thing about Bane is I want to train him to a bit, but I can easily ride him with just a hackamore or even a couple of lead ropes. He's really, really easy. Next up, saddle. So have this performance pad for this custom saddle that fits on so nicely. It breathes, it fits him perfectly, and it ties right onto your saddle if you so choose. And for Bane's saddle, we had this thing custom made for him, both for the pitch to his withers from the small of his back and also the width of his withers. It's got an aluminum tree, which I'm okay with. And this is probably 20 to 25 pounds lighter than your typical Western saddle, which I'm okay with because when you're lifting a saddle 6 feet in the air constantly, you know, a little bit lighter weight, that's not a problem for me. You see, the Australian saddle is obviously a little bit different than your typical Western saddle. It's what you call a center fire rigging. So a lot of people with big drafts and some, you know, police units and things like that, they use a center fire, I guess because it's more convenient. I don't know. At first I loved the idea. I thought, well, you know, one strap kind of connects to your rear cinch and your front cinch over here, but it goes to the front cinch over there. There are some problems with this and some things I don't like. Most notably, that front cinch is falling just behind his sternum. And this big guy is so out of shape. I mean, the last thing you want to do is cinch him down right behind his sternum so it's squeezing on his guts and his lungs. It just doesn't work. So I've got a traditional latigo there. We're going to throw right there on that front D and fix this up. By the way, what the hell's a latigo? It's a big long strap you have that you ultimately cinch up your horse with that also doubles as a nice belt. You know, I think a lot of people use an old latigo as a belt. But we're gonna just take this center fire rigging completely off the saddle. I like a latigo. Doesn't involve any knots whatsoever. There we go. Not too tight? I think we're good. See, look at him listening to me. He's got his ears back, and I don't think they're pinned. He just wants to know what I want to do. This is the first time where I've been out here with my persuader. So Bane's bias, his go-to, is to just stop. Like when he's done, he just stands there still, which I don't blame him because he's been in a pen most of his life with, you know, people crawling on him and stuff like that. And he doesn't want to hurt anybody, so he just stops and he freezes and he drifts off into la la land. Tonight we're working on forward motion. We're getting it. We got to that point of stopping. And so I'm gonna pick up my reins and see if I can just get him going with a little kick here. Let's go. See, nothing. And I don't want to do that over and over, but I am going to persuade him. Let's go. There we go. Little persuasion, because you don't want to kick them over and over because that will desensitize them. Come on, there you go. We're just working on forward motion. Come on. Let's go. Forward motion. That's what we want tonight. Oh, we're gonna get a little bucking action too. A little bucking action, I think. Oh yeah. Okay, that wasn't too serious. It is a little crazy though when you're, you know, 18 hands up in the air. It's like 72 inches to his withers. Good job, Bane. Okay. We're gonna go back off camera and maybe work on some more turning and walking around. It's okay, come on. Come on, keep going. Good boy. We're not done yet. Keep walking. Really wants to go back into his pasture, but that's not happening. All right, we are back. Bane had the best ride of his career to date. Yes, we're taking that off. Yeah, he's still uncomfortable with his bit. It's new. We had a little bit of rodeo action, not much, but saddle worked out well, super comfortable. Unfortunately, this big guy with those big long steps, even when he's bucking and he takes off running, it's very comfortable, actually. So a nice, easy, natural gait, the most comfortable gait you've ever experienced on a horse. So unfortunately for him, it's just a delight, even when he is trying to be aggressive. Poor dude. This poor guy's so out of shape. We just rode around on fence lines for 30 minutes and he is soaked. But, you know, that's nothing we can't fix with a little bit of daily riding. Yeah, Bane's barefoot too, so he does not like walking around in that gravel. You got sensitive feet, huh? Hey, Pac-Man. Take that turn. There you go. Good job. Come on in. Nope, leave that alone. This guy, no matter what the shape of that funny thing is in their forehead, when they have a mark like that in their forehead, you call it a star. Even though yours is more like a triangle. But you are a true star today. Bane and Pac-Man both are making great progress. We hope you'll come back, check on these awesome horses, and enjoy a little more life on Railhead Ranch. We hope to see you again soon.